Hi guys, this is Sam for SAP Careers in Job Seekers Group. Today we'll talk about career opportunities and career paths available in SAP world. Previous videos we talked about cost versus return on investment when you get into SAP. Today we'll talk about what are the career paths, right? So broadly, SAP or any software industry product like SAP will have three levels generically. So there'll be a management level, there'll be a mid-management level, and there'll be a consultant level. So we'll talk about all the three levels. However, in terms of the process flow, there would be possibly four major segments that you can make career in SAP. The number one would be sales. So you can be basically a sales consultant. You can be a vice president sales. You can be a president sales for North America, for global verticals. You can have sales, become a sales head by industry verticals. For example, manufacturing versus aerospace versus financial institutions and banking versus retail and e-commerce. So you can be the sales head for a vertical in an organization like the consulting organizations like the Big Four or Big Five, or consulting organizations like ours, which is called SAP Technologies Inc. So in the management grade, in the sales role, you will be a president of sales or a geography, or you'll be vice president, you'll be director, or you'll be a business development manager, right? So there's like a four-level general hierarchy. The salary, gross salary, it has two kind of salaries. One is fixed, another is the variable salary. So a gross salary would range for all of these roles, which is president, vice president, directors, business development managers, and sales consultants or inside sales rep, would range from something like $100,000 to $500,000. So a president or VP can expect a fixed plus variable of $500,000, which if you are looking at in different currencies, you can convert US dollars. So I'm talking everything in US dollars. So 500,000 US dollars would be equivalent to maybe 700,000 Canadian dollars as the president. A vice president can get $300,000 to $400,000. Director can possibly get $200,000 to $300,000, and the breakup of fixed plus variables will vary from position to position. But generally, it would be either a 40-60, 40% fixed, 60% very high commission. It could be a 50-50. It could be 50% fixed base salary and 50% incentive. Or in some cases, it could be also 70-30, which is 70% fixed and a low commission of 30%. A lot of companies also offer the reverse of this. They'll offer you a 30% base and a 70% high commission. Our organization, SAP Technologies, also offers these roles. So, we occasionally come up with these roles, and these are management grade roles. However, they are sales focused. The second level of career you can really build is pre-sales. So the pre-sales is like a solution consultant. What the sales people would do, or an inside sales rep would do, the inside sales rep would set up the appointment. The sales manager or the business development manager will go and do conceptual selling or find the pain and the gain areas. What are the problem areas the customer has? How can we reduce cycle time for, let's say, inventory turnaround? Or how can we improve efficiency in production planning or supply chain warehouse management? How can we work on consignment storage or just-in-time movement of material? So they will try and troubleshoot on the pain area, just like a doctor, which will try to find out, hey, this is what is kind of giving a problem to the organization, and these are the pain areas, and this is a great or nice to have a wish list for the organization, right? So the business development manager would determine these by talking to that organization. There will be a lot of times the request for proposal floated out, and then the pre-sales consultant will come and showcase a demonstration, or what we call as a proof of concept of that particular concern area or the benefit area that the client is looking for, right? It could be a technology bump up. For example, you're moving to cloud, or it could be solutions like artificial intelligence that you might want to move on to. So the pre-sales is another role. Sales management consultant, pre-sales would be a mid-management role. The third role would be the consulting role. Now, the pre-sales and the consultant typically get paid same. So as I said, a junior consultant in my previous videos would get around 80,000. 3 to 5 years experience would get around $120,000. And then senior level architects can get anywhere between 150 to $250,000. So these would fall in the mid-management category. These are pre-sales consultant and the consultant itself. Now, as I said, the consultant is the third level. So once you have given the demo to the client, these consultants will go and deliver. So you have two kinds of consultants in the consulting industry and in the mid-level. One is the functional consultant. That means you are the process level expert or a domain level expert. Process is a sales process and domain is a vertical. For example, a sales process in bank would be different from a sales process in Walmart or Costco, right? Both are sales process or a sales process of selling an airline or a machinery or a project like building a bridge or building a building, right? So the sales process will differ, but it will be industry verticals, right? Industry verticals. So banking versus retail versus manufacturing versus aerospace versus maybe e-commerce. So those are industry silos or pharmaceutical. So the consultants would come and deliver on the functional side, and there will be technical side consultants. So technical side functional consultants would be financials, materials management, sales and distribution, production planning, warehouse management, project systems, human resource, plant maintenance, customer support services, right? So those would be the consultant level roles, which are functional, means you will go and configure, you are not a developer. The second is the technical side. There are two kinds of technical roles we have. One is the system admin side, and the second is the developer. So you can either be a programmer, which will say, hey, this doesn't meet, or I want to kind of build like a tailor. I want to build a custom-made dress for myself, which is made to order, in which case we'll have to get a developer. The system admin takes care of security, database, operating systems, speed up of the system, or the response time of the system, so on and so forth. So we have two roles on the technical side. We have system admin and developers. On the functional side, there are multiple roles by the process domains. The last but not the least is the support role, which is called operational support. So once the project has gone live, just like a house, when you buy a house, there's people who build, and then there are people who maintain the home. So those would be the operational support people, and those resolve trouble tickets or issues or enhancements. So customer might want a little bit of improvement in the sales order or a purchase order or a production order or a maintenance order. So they would go out and configure this, and there'll be a change request, or they will say something is not working properly. So it will either go to a functional consultant or the technical consultant to resolve those issues. So these are support roles. So again, there are four levels of roles. Number one would be the management consultant. Number two would be the mid-level roles, which is pre-sales and consultant, right? Number three would be basically the support consultants. And again, the fourth is obviously dividing into basically a business side or the technical side, right? The business side would be, as I said, by industry solution and verticals, and the technical side would be system admin and obviously, and the developers, right, who basically develop interface or integration with external systems. So the career path in all would have the management level for all of these. So the directors, the vice presidents, the presidents, and the managers would be the management level. The consultants or the architects would be the mid-management level, and the junior consultant would be support consultant or analyst. And the salary range for, I discussed about the sales role, the pre-sales consultant role, as I said, will be 80,000 for a junior guy, 120,000 for 3 to 5 years, and then senior levels could go up to 250,000. The support role again, do not possibly pay a little bit of discounted fee over the consultant roles. So if you're getting like 100,000 as a consultant, you can expect like a 20% drop, because you are not having the same level of pressures as a full-fledged consultant. A lot of companies even might pay the same salary. It's totally dependent on the organization. So in all, the salary range will range from 80,000 to $500,000, depending on management level, mid-management level, and the junior consultant level. Also, whether it's pre-sales, it's sales, or it's a project side, which is implementation, or it's a support role. So there you go, guys. Those would be the career paths. And I would say if I bunch them together, there'll be 15 titles altogether in management, senior management, mid-management, and then the consultant or a junior consultant level. Salary range, again, $80,000 to $500,000. If you are in other countries such as India, it could start at maybe 50 or 60,000 rupees INR, and it could go up to 500,000 rupees monthly, or annually it could be 5, 12, or 60 lakhs, or 600,000, I would say, or 60 lakhs in Indian rupees. Now, in US dollar, $500,000 is a very decent amount to make if you, and typically, how soon can you get to the senior management? It would take at least 8 to 10 years, and it depends on your personal qualities. Customer interaction is one of the most critical ones. Leadership is another great quality to have. Engagement and communication frequently, and team building, like follow the leader, are some of the great qualities to have. And again, as an architect, which was another role, which is a consultant, senior consultant level role, you also need process level expertise, both at the process side and in the domain side, which is the industry solution side, right? So I hope you understand that these are basically 4 different silos, but in the title level is senior management, mid-management, and lower management, right? So I hope this was helpful to you. And please like and subscribe this channel of SAP Careers and Job Seekers Group. If you'd like to know more information, as I said, reach out for training to our college, which is mlccollege.com. For projects and employment, you can look at careers at sapsol.com, or you can also apply at www.hirerig.ai, and one of our account managers will reach out to you. We also have referral incentives, whether it's a customer or it's a consultant, which you help us recruit. We offer referrals. So hopefully this was helpful to you. We'll make more videos, more help, and hopefully help you succeed in your career, guys. Thank you. And this is Sam signing off.